Imagine Earth. But humans never existed. No cities, no roads, no names, just life, uninterrupted. We are standing in what you would call northern France. But there are no fields of wheat, no asphalt, no distant hum of the autoroute. Instead, the ground trembles. From the mist, a woolly mammoth appears, the size of a house, shaking frost from its coat. It is here because the spear never flew. It walks a path worn smooth over 10,000 years, a migration route unbroken by fences or borders. Because the fire was never lit, the ice never fully retreated. Because the first stone was never stacked, the forest remains an endless, breathing ocean. This is not a ruin. It is the earth, as it was meant to be, a garden that never knew a gardener. To understand this world, we must look at who rules it. In our history, as humanity spread, the giants vanished. But here, they remain. The Americas are not a land of suburbs, but a Serengeti of the West. Without human hunting, the American mastodon and the giant ground sloth still wander the woodlands of Ohio and Kentucky. These aren't just monsters. They are the architects of the land. Research suggests that without us, the average size of mammals on Earth would be drastically larger. In this timeline, the forests of Europe are kept open and park-like, not by chainsaws, but by the straight-tusked elephant. They topple trees, creating clearings where light can reach the forest floor. This is a world of sheer biological force. The food web is robust and brutal. The top predator isn't a man with a rifle, but the scimitar-toothed cat, patrolling a wilderness that stretches from the Atlantic to the Pacific without a single break. But pause for a moment. How different would our planet feel if giants still walked among us today? Without the axe and the plow, the planet's skin looks fundamentally different. Today, humans use nearly half of the world's habitable land for agriculture. Remove us, and the trees return. We are looking at a planet dominated by the Great Wood. In our history, Europe was cut down centuries ago to build ships and fuel fires. Here, a squirrel could travel from the coast of Portugal to the steppes of Mongolia without ever touching the ground. This isn't just a forest. It's a global air filter. The air is thicker, richer. The carbon stays trapped in the wood and soil, never turned over by a plow. It is also a wetter world. In North America, the beaver is the supreme engineer. Without trapping, their population creates millions of dams. Every stream is diverted. The continent is a giant marshy sponge. This water retention stops wildfires before they start and supports a density of bird life that would darken the skies. It is chaotic, wet, and tangled. It is not manicured. It is a biological engine, always on, always efficient. If the land is a symphony of green, the ocean is a cathedral of sound. In our world, the oceans are noisy, filled with ship propellers and sonar. This acoustic smog makes it hard for marine life to hear, hard to hunt, hard to live. Here, the ocean is quiet enough to hear a heartbeat. A blue whale can send a low-frequency song across an entire ocean basin, communicating with a mate thousands of miles away. The abundance here is staggering. Early sailors in our timeline described schools of fish so thick they slowed their ships down. In this timeline, that is the normal state. The Atlantic cod, the bluefin tuna, the sea turtles, their populations are at capacity. There are no plastic islands swirling in the Pacific. There are no dead zones. The reefs are vibrant citadels of color, expanding and growing. the oldest living structures on the planet, untouched by the shadow of a trawler. The climate of this humanless Earth is a subject of intense debate. But without the Industrial Revolution, there is no sudden spike in greenhouse gases. Some climatologists suggest that without early agriculture, without the methane from rice paddies and livestock appearing thousands of years ago, the Earth might have naturally cycled back into a mild ice age. Imagine a world where the ice caps are larger, locking up more water. Sea levels are lower, revealing land bridges that we have long since lost to the rising tides. This is a cooler, stormier planet. Without the heat of megacities to break up weather patterns, storms roll across the continents with ferocity. But the land is built to take it. The deep roots of the prairies absorb the floods. The unbroken mangrove forests absorb the hurricane surges. The Earth regulates itself. It is a self-healing organism that corrects imbalances over millennia, rather than struggling to survive centuries of extraction. If humans never rose, does intelligence vanish? Not necessarily. Evolution fills every vacuum. Perhaps the great apes expand their territory, using stones and sticks with more skill, yet remaining in balance with the forest. Or perhaps the whales develop an even deeper culture of song and philosophy in the deep that we can't even comprehend. But there is a stark difference. No species here has broken the cycle of resources. No species has dug up carbon to burn it. No species has split the atom. The planet remains dark at night. There is a beauty in this darkness. It is the darkness of potential. The stars look down on a planet that is listening, not broadcasting. This world we have imagined, it is a paradise of biodiversity, but it is a masterpiece without a witness. There is no one to paint the cave wall, no one to name the stars, no one to wonder why. The story of a humanless Earth is not a story of tragedy, but of indifference. Nature does not miss us. The trees do not mourn the axe that was never forged. The silence of this world reveals a humbling truth. We are not necessary for the Earth to flourish. In fact, the Earth flourishes best when we are least like ourselves, when we are least industrial, least consumptive. And yet, we are here. We are the anomaly. We are the only part of nature that can step outside of it and look back. We have the power to destroy this garden, but we also have the unique power to protect it. The Earth would survive without us. The question is, can we learn to live as if we belong to it before the silence returns for good? If this journey into a humanless Earth moved you, consider subscribing to The Last Silence. Here, we explore the worlds before us, after us, and without us.